Good evening, everybody, and I'm going to say in particular to all of those who want to talk Hobbii, who want to talk yarn, because right now, that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk Hobbii. It is late, probably too late for me to be making this video. I think I've made it 100 times. I realized that I was filming everything on the vertical instead of on the horizontal, so a lot that I had already filmed, I kind of just deleted, and maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just thrown them all up there. There was a lot of good bean footage. Real little good bean footage, isn't that what that dog says? But I thought, no, I kind of want to fill in my corners there. But anyway, let's just move forward here. So I love Hobbii. Let's go straight to the yarn. I've got several different Hobbii hauls that I will probably be filming over the next couple weeks. So let's just go through and talk about this one. I think I'm going to reserve talking about Hobbii as a company and all the pros and cons and all that when I'm feeling a lot more energy and feeling up to it, because I'm really just ready to take all this off, get into my bamboo. And although, well, this, I am wearing bamboo. This is viscose, so this isn't too bad. But you know, all the other things, but all the other things that are making me itchy and scratchy. The last big sale that they had was their Black Friday sale. I purchased their quite a bit from them at that time because I learned that they came out with a viscose. They have a range of yarns called Black Friday. Actually, it says Black Friday, and so you'll find them in packets of 10, 6 different things like that for a variety of their cottons or acrylics or whatever. So they have a Black Friday acrylic, and so when I saw that they had viscose and they had it on, I won't remember any of the prices on anything, and it changes so much, so I'm basically just going to tell you that what I got this for, which was a steal. This is 100% viscose. I got a pack of 10 for 16 bucks, which there's 10 of these, which each one is a 25-gram ball. They're tiny. 100 meters, I think, is what's in here. Amazing. So I got 3 colors, all neutral. So here's kind of their package. Comes in plastic like this, and this is already, it says Black Friday down there. I'm not going to open up the black because goodness knows what will happen to it if it's opened. And you won't be able to see. It's black, right? It's a good neutral. Put that right there. But then I grabbed these. I also grabbed, and I can tell you what the number is on here. It's because this is kind of it's color 02. This one right here is 02. It's basically a cream. Okay, and this is like a taupey brown right here. And this was 13, color 13. Let me just read here. So, made with love and Turkey, distributed by Hobbii in Copenhagen, Denmark. I love it too. They're so up to date on all of their technologies and stuff. They're on so many different media platforms. You can just, if you have a ball band sitting around, you can just hit that QR code. But so that's just so nice to have. One of the wash and care things I will tell you with bamboo, viscose, Lysol, all of those, whether you buy it or whether you get it like this, you really want to be careful with it because it will lose its softness. That's not particular something that you can keep washing over and over and over again. You got to be really careful with it. So I would wash it as little as possible, but when you do wash it, hand wash it, or with me, like I'll put it in the. I can't hand wash everything, right? I can't hand wash everything, so I just stick it in the delicate cycle. And fluff it in the dryer a little bit, or put it on delicate. I hardly put any heat on it, and then we'll hang it up, or lay it flat. So I got this. This is actually, they actually say that this is a 3, which I was expecting a little bit thinner than that, but it's a 3. And you're kind of going to be surprised when I show this to you but it's, well, it looks pretty, it's a pretty good 3, right? Okay. The reason I love this, because if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I have fibromyalgia, which is extremely severe for me and is chronic. Like, it's chronic. It flares. And my inflammation right now, I'm surprised I'm even sitting here. It's kind of tough. The best thing for my skin is any kind of bamboo. So softness is relative, right? It's subjective. It depends on who's ever touching whatever it is, right? But for me, I need something smooth, and to me, I guess that's soft. So this is smooth and soft. It's not. It doesn't have a halo. It's not fluffy, so it's not going to tickle. One of the biggest issues for me, whether it's fibromyalgia and I have other conditions, but is this does not bother all the ends, It doesn't make my hair stand up like other yarn, or it doesn't drive me crazy. I will say most of these types of yarns will split. I'm really looking forward to working with this, but it's an expensive yarn usually, so finding this for this price is great. So black and ivory, a kind of a taupey brown, loving that, loving that. And then I they had an incredible sale on a lot of their Halloween. So Hobbie's expensive. I would never buy anything from them if it wasn't on sale. And I wouldn't suggest that you do, unless you just want to throw money away. Mainly because they have a lot of sales. And I will talk more about maybe Hobbii next time when it comes to their lives. I'll explain that a little bit and how that works and how their sales works, their shipping and all this other stuff. But what I will say is that when they have a good sale, especially if it's a seasonal item that they've made for like Christmas or Halloween, they had Halloween yarn. Halloween yarn I didn't know was even a thing, but I've seen a lot of like Halloween yarn. Go figure. But they had a whole bunch of Halloween yarn. I didn't buy any. I don't know, why would I need Halloween yarn? And if you're, and I wouldn't normally put like lime greens and oranges, lime, like a neon orange and green together, but so I can understand that being kind of considered a Halloween yarn, but a lot of purples are, but if it's not, labeled Halloween, here we go, this cute little ball band, but it's purple. If you didn't see the ball band, right? This was on sale, 60% off, so it was flying out the door. I love this colorway. It's gorgeous. And I believe this is going back to the thin, and I love the thinner yarns. Excuse me, I need dry mouth. I have a lot of problems with dry mouth. And I'm a big Perrier drinker, mineral water, carbonated of any kind. The other thing I love about Hobbii and is all their yarns will have a tab on them. I didn't see that this did. The visco says I go pulling things that I shouldn't. Stop pulling. Anyway. But most of them will have this little tab, which is great. This is a Dahlia. It's called Dahlia Halloween. This is 100% cotton. They do great cotton. And these are several threads put together. This, what are they calling this? A 2. Suggested 2 point, anywhere from a 2.5 to a 3.5 millimeter knitting needles, maybe around 3 to 4 millimeters on your crochet hooks. But it's several of threads put together, and this is this is just beautiful. Quite a few yards on this too, I would imagine. Usually one of these, depends on how, this is 200-gram ball, 874 yards, so it'll do a decent shawl for 874 yards, especially if you use a larger hook and more open weave. Anyway, I just got one, but I am loving that. And that is fantastic. Then I bought, this was also on sale, the Fluffy Day. I've never had a desire to kind of purchase this, mainly because it's fluffy. It's it's got a fuzz to it, but it reminded me it's not as soft as Hobbii. Yeah, I can't always pronounce that. That red heart Hobbii yarn. Sorry. But it makes great slippers, and so I thought maybe this would make great slippers. So, but whew, it sure has got a halo to it. There you go, a halo, and I would imagine this is a 4, but I bet, yeah, 4. So, this is made in Turkey as well. I'm pretty sure this cotton is made in Turkey or India, but let me tell you, because I think that's important. And may not say it at all. India. Okay, so cotton, a lot of cotton dyed in India. This is, did I even tell you that? I don't think most of Hobbii doesn't have like cute little names. Color, yeah, this was just color 3, and I don't think you're gonna find it right now because it's more than likely sold out. I think there was only 2 of those left, but who knows? So this is an XL yarn that they always call it. I always find that interesting. 100-gram ball, so it's 100% acrylic and 153 yards. So this can be washed and dried, although I wouldn't suggest too much washing and drying of a lot of things, but especially, with my granddaughter, I do, and things come out pretty well. But I am a firm believer of garment bags or laundry bags in the washing machine, because then it lasts a lot longer. So that is a very pretty fluffy yarn. I'm not liking the feel of that. I couldn't wear it, and could probably wear it on my feet as a slipper, but I am definitely planning on doing making myself some felted wool slippers. I just purchased some wool yarn from Hobbii, and I'm going to felt them because wool breathes a lot more than acrylic does, and I think that's what my feet need. And I've also heard that once you felt a yarn, it is not as itchy, and also it just feels like walking on a cloud. They're really nice, and so that's what I'm going to do for myself. So I bought some of that. Now, for some amazing color here, I'm going to start with a neutral. They had a great sale. Are all these the same? Hurricane. No, so this is Horizon. I guess this is the only. These are all Horizon, and this is Hurricane. So maybe I just got one of these. Okay. I'm back. This is Hurricane. Okay. Ooh, and then I wanted a neutral. So this is really pretty. I think this is probably a 3. A 3. Probably, I think this was 100% acrylic, but I will check. Yeah, 100% acrylic, 200 grams, 634 yards, Turkey. So, and again, no color. This is color 1, but I wanted kind of a neutral. This feels pretty good, not bad at all. This is a good feeling acrylic. There's no fuzz. I don't think this would bother me too much, actually. So good purchase on this, Misty. But So I'm glad that I got that. I can try that out. I think I'll just put them back over here in some of this part of a box. Okay. Now, let's stick with another. Let's do another cotton. This is the Dahlia Mixo, 100% cotton. Dahlia Mixo. I thought this was really pretty. Look at that. And we're probably down to one or two. This is two. Where's my? Yeah, there's my easy pull right there. Again, we're back to the strands. Again, with this one. This has 874 yards as well. So, looking forward to that. And their cotton is scrumptious. I really like their cakes. Very tight. And so let's get into these. These are something else. So I bought 4 different colors. These are Horizon. So you want some color? That's some color. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. That is just crazy. Beautiful. My granddaughter's going to love this. So Horizon, this is 100% acrylic. I'm pretty sure. Yep. 200-gram ball, 601 yards. This is a 3. Pretty typical 3. No fuzz, and no halo. Very soft. I'm liking this as well. I could wear this as a cardi, I think. Very pretty color. Look at that. Color 17. Crazy. And I got 2 of each just in case I wanted a full cardi or something. 874 yards will be perfect for my granddaughter. But if I wanted anything bigger, like a poncho, or so I got 2 of them. So that'll be over 1,600. So that'll be great. So what's kind of nice is when you plan like that, I like to do a headband or a hat to match, or you could do wrist warmers or fingerless gloves, or the tops for your boots, or just so it's kind of fun to accessorize if you've got enough yardage like that. Let's show this color next. This is color 16. So you've got your limes and your blues and pinks, light pink. Wow, that is pretty. And really soft. It's a soft yarn. Smooth and soft for me. And then for any more purple and blue, this is pretty. Boy, I'm liking all of them. And I will tell you as well, in my experience, that regardless of what the fiber is, dyes will change the way a yarn feels. So sometimes people will say, oh, this doesn't feel the same. And am I crazy? No, you're not crazy. Sometimes dyes will change how soft something is. So you might like a yarn and go and love it, and then start buying all the colors, and then you run against a couple of other colors, and you're like, well, wait a minute. And that's the way I've noticed in lipsticks or any kind of eyeshadows. Often I really began to notice that when I started having a lot of my skin issues, because I had to change my sheets, different sheets. And I remember my mother buying me a set, and I fell in love with them. And then she thought, well, I'll buy you different colors. And I'm like, Mom, this isn't the same. I can't stand this. I can't stand it. So all of a sudden, I had all these different sheets that I just could not stand anymore. Well, how boring it was. Well, I says, well, I don't care what it looks like anymore. I'll get me another set of this exact same. Since then, I've moved to bamboo sheets, which has been a lot better, but they're harder to care for. But I don't care. I really, and of course, not near as warm. But anyway, let's look at this one. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's finish up this video before my battery runs out. And then this last one in all the pinks. Beautiful, bright, saturated color. And that's what, cotton and wool. Cotton, acrylic, you can just get that saturated color and as well. I think that is it for the cakes Now I will share something very special I did for myself. So one of the things that Hobbii does, Hobbii has a rewards program. So every time you purchase from them, you get a point here and there, generously so. And I had saved enough, and I've gotten different things. Like they have beautiful garment bag launder. Uh, they have beautiful laundry bags that, they don't have zippers, they don't have pulls. It folds in within itself, and it's made with 100% organic cotton, and it's just lovely. And so when I had enough points, I got one of those, and I will buy more. I will get some more of those, I believe. But when I went in this time and I had a lot of points, had gotten enough accrued that there are certain yarns that you can get. You can't purchase these. These are special, and so I wanted to just get. I was trying to go with all the light pinks, but I ended up throwing this kind of taupey color, or I guess it's a creamy color. This is Edelweiss. This is Kremke Soul Wood, Soul, Soul Wool, not wood, Soul Wool. This is alpaca, baby alpaca. These are just probably just a 25-gram ball here, 30 meters, no, 100 meter. Little tiny, this is, yeah, they don't have the colors on here either. I'm wondering, I can't pronounce that language. Oh, it's got a little bit of polyamide in here. So alpaca and polyamide. Very, very soft. So I will show you these colors. So I kind of ended up with, when it was ready to ship, they were out of the color that I wanted, which was the next in line between these. But I'm just going to kind of collect these until I decide what I want to do with them. It's very tiny, thin yarn. Right here, I didn't give you the right one. You shouldn't give you a like pink one. I'll give you something a little bit different. There you go. Love these. Very soft. Not as much of a halo on it that I would have thought, but liking this. I think I might do something, for myself with these, because it's definitely a luxury yarn. This is very much so a luxury yarn. I think I went through all of my Hobbii. Yay! And Hobbii always throws in, they have these little heart candies. Per about, they'll put one in, and they're kind of yummy. I'm sugar free. I don't do sugar, but I did have one of those when this order came yesterday. So anyway, hope you enjoyed those. There's my Hobbii haul for this particular time. We'll go over a couple of the other hauls in the next few weeks, and then I'll delve in a little bit more about the company and my experiences with them, and some of my experiences with the yarn that they have. This right here in particular was made with the Hobbii yarn. Gorgeous. They do great color and great striped cakes. Just beautiful yarn that they do. Yeah, I think that's it. You guys have a great night, and I hope you take some time to give yourself a hug, to take care of yourself, do something special for yourself. You deserve a little bit of a luxury in your life, and I'm not talking about the luxury of shopping or living beyond your means or fibers or whatever. I'm talking about the luxury of loving you and taking care of you. Every morning I wake up, I really try to find something about my health in particular, since that's been my struggle, excuse me, to be thankful for. So I hope you do the same. So bye-bye, guys. Until next time.